We're here today in Manhattan's Riverside Park with Bally total fitness trainer Melanie Landano and her dog Oreo to get the scoop on exercising with your pooch. Melanie says she had always been overweight. She didn't eat right, wasn't active, and had never stepped into a gym.
So I decided to get a job in a gym at Bally Total Fitness and started working out and eating healthy, and it led me to lose about 100 pounds.
How long ago was this?
It was about 5 years ago, so I've maintained it right now for 5 years.
And so how has Oreo helped you maintain this incredible weight loss?
I would walk her and realize that as I'm walking her, there was something that I could do as well as getting her in shape. So I started walking her with weights, and I started doing a little bit of jogging with her, and I became more active, and Oreo became more active as well, and she was my workout buddy.
And it makes it more interesting for you.
It really does. It's when you rely on a person to go to the gym, sometimes they flake out on you, they don't want to work out with you, but you know that your dog will always be there. And we just had fun doing it, and we could do different things and go a lot of different places, to parks and to some tracks where high schools are, and just do as much as we can, and it's great.
So let's exercise. What are we going to do?
The first exercise is the agility exercise. What we do is we set up a bunch of cones. Now, if you don't have cones where you are, you can easily use some trees. You can pick up some rocks and run between the trees or the rocks. The second exercise is a total body strength training exercise. We get our dog on the leash and we take a lightweight or a heavyweight depending on what you want to use. As you walk the dog, you could work your bicep by curling the weight up and down, or you can do an overhead press and strengthen your shoulder by lifting the weight up and down. Our third exercise is called the people fetch. What I like to do here is take a tennis ball and throw it. What we want to do is run with the dog and see who would win. It gets your heart rate up really fast, you'll burn more calories at the same time, and it's really fun.
And of course, there are some safety precautions that you want to take when exercising with your dog. So we went to the ASPCA to ask Dr. Emily Pointer about that, and here's what she had to say.
When you start an exercise program with your dog, you want to be aware of a couple of things. Two of the major things you need to think about are your dog's age and your dog's breed. Brachycephalic dogs, which basically means smushy-faced dogs. These are dogs like pugs, bulldogs, Pekingese. These dogs have shorter airways, so they have a harder time breathing, and they have a harder time controlling their body temperature with their breathing. So you want to be careful and not over-exercise those types of dogs, and be very aware of how they're breathing, how fast they're breathing, and their respiratory effort. You don't want to take an older dog on an excessive run. You don't want to take that dog out for too long or in too hot of a temperature. You want to be aware, just like an older person, you don't want to push it too hard with an older pet. I think during the summer, something that you really need to be aware of is signs of heat stroke. That's a major, major distress signal for your dog. Things that you might want to look for are excessive panting, excessive salivation. Your dog might seem a little ataxic, which basically means dizzy or walking drunk. If you look at your dog's mucous membranes or their gums, they might be bright pink and dry, tacky. If you notice any of those signs, you need to stop exercise immediately. You need to cool your dog as best you can, offer water. You want to put room temperature water on your dog's coat, not cold water, and you need to seek veterinary attention as soon as you possibly can. It's important, just like it is in people, to talk to your pet's doctor, your veterinarian, before you start an exercise program. You want to make sure that your pet is healthy enough for exercise. Your vet can also give you ideas about what the best type of exercise for your pet may be. If your dog has orthopedic issues, you don't want to push it too hard. You don't want to take a dog with arthritis on a 10-mile run. You want to start slow and work up to the correct amount of exercise for your pet.
For more information on this and other safety issues concerning your pet, visit ASPCA.org. And if you're thinking about adopting a pet, please make yours the next great rescue story and adopt a pet from the ASPCA or a shelter near you. I'm Susan Richard. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on All for Animals. Right? Right.